maybe you can relate to this. Sometimes in life, we all have to be a quitter. There was something that I really needed to quit doing for a long time. And 2 years ago today, I quit. I quit smoking cigarettes. And that was 2 years ago today. Yeah. Yeah, today's April 1st, 2025. And this is a day that I kind of reflect back on. It was tough, and that wasn't the only thing that I quit that day, but that's the one that I've stuck with. So I 2 years now without smoking, and as I was thinking about that and just kind of reflecting back on that, and it made me think. One of the things that I thought, there was a point where I thought I would never be able to stop smoking, right? Like I just couldn't imagine not smoking every day. And so it made it really hard. One of the things that confused me for a while with trying to quit and was thinking that what I was missing was motivation. And it wasn't motivation. I think I was confusing motivation with discipline. Motivation comes from having discipline. And when you're putting motivation in the equation, you're relying on some sort of third thing or reward. Like, I'm not motivated to do this thing. Well, you are motivated, you're just not disciplined, right? If you had the discipline to do the thing, then you just get up and do the thing. It took me a long time to kind of figure that out. And, once I had it in my mind, hey, I definitely want to stop doing this, and now I need to apply that discipline that I have to follow through and quit the thing. One of the things that I realized with that was that it wasn't just the smoking that I had to stop that day, it was also drinking alcohol. And so I had to decide that in order for me to stop doing one thing, I needed to stop both things. So I quit. I quit drinking and I quit smoking on the same day because I knew that one could not exist without the other. So they both had to go, and I had to find and stay disciplined enough to follow through with that and quit both. And so, today is 2 years now that I haven't smoked. And from that time, from April 1st, 2 years ago, I went 9 full months without drinking. And that was huge for me because I really didn't think going into that, I had the intention of, okay, well, I'm just going to stop for like 30 days. Then I got to like 60 days. And then I got to 3 months. And it was, I really started to feel that fogginess leave, and things just became so much more clear, and I was feeling so much better, and I didn't have to worry about waking up and having that hangover feeling and where you're going to work feeling like crap. I started working out, going to the gym, taking that more seriously. And filling my day with things that were positive, were good influences. I knew that I wouldn't be going out as much, but I definitely feel like I lost a lot of the friends that I would consistently hang out with, right? Because now I'm no longer going out socializing as much. I'm not going out drinking with those people as much. Those friendships kind of drifted apart a little bit. I don't really hang out with so many of those people anymore. Who's in it with you, right? You kind of see like who the other sober people are and sort of gravitate towards them. And then you can really figure out a way to exist without having to have alcohol to be around people, without, having to do bad habits. As I sit and reflect today, like one of the other things that really has been bugging me lately is I know I spend a ton of time on my phone, on social media apps. Some days I'll just be looking on my phone, I'll be, scrolling endlessly, and really just don't even realize that I'm doing it. I have my phone in my hand, I'm going through stuff, and then there's this awakening moment where I think, whoa, I've been scrolling on my phone here for 10, 20, 30 minutes. I don't even know. And it just seems so disingenuous. I don't know. It's not a real life experience. It's just consuming my time, and not in a good way. I do still drink occasionally, right? But the smoking is gone. I'm really glad that I quit the smoking. But as I kind of look to what's the next positive change that I can make to quit something, and that is that I'm going to quit social media. And what that looks like for me is Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, X, all of those. It seems like every single one of them is trying to sell you something. You're the product. You don't realize what you're giving up when you're sitting on these apps. At least for me, it's just so predatory, right? This environment is not what it used to be. It's not what it started out as. And it's just continually getting improved to keep the engagement up, to be sitting here and just swiping endlessly. I'm just so over it at this point. I value real experience, spending my time in different ways. I really just don't want to participate in that anymore. And so it's definitely time to quit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sign out and delete all of those apps off my phone. And I'm going to challenge myself to go for a week, or I'm going to just quit, stay off it for a week. The only exception will be for YouTube. I will keep YouTube around because, I do want to try to create and inspire and add value to other people. And so this will be the platform that I do engage with and do keep around, because I do find a lot of value being here. Maybe you want to join along and delete, maybe just delete one app, right? Just pick one to, I engage with this one much. I can get this one off my phone, right? I can stop using this one, and I can quit too. I think that it would be better to be off of some of these platforms and just take back. I miss just being bored without this crutch of being able to scroll and kind of get like a dopamine hit or something. And I just don't want to participate anymore. It's, almost like quitting technology, or a technology, I need a digital detox, I heard somebody say, and I really gravitate towards that. It's time to quit some of these things, at least for a while. Just challenge yourself for a week, right? That's I think something that I can do, and I have the discipline for, right? So, the motivation will come with the discipline that you apply. I think that is the short-term goal here, is to distance myself from some of these other platforms. And I think that that'll be a good start, especially we have summer right around the corner here, and I want to be getting out and doing things, and I want to have the shortest path to doing this, and I don't want there to be a lot of resistance. I don't want there to be a lot of distraction. Get out there and enjoy life and just break free of this digital hold that I feel has been gripping myself and maybe others too for a while. So if you made it all the way to the end here, I really appreciate it. If this is something that gravitates to you, leave a comment down below. I'm going to try to post a video here every single day for the next 30 days and kind of track my progress and maybe go into some other deeper topics too. So if you want to come along for the journey, feel free to subscribe, and I will talk with you again soon. Take care.